Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. Today on Cerealsly, we're hosting a showdown. We're taking a campfire staple and pitting cereal companies against each other to decide who makes the best cereal based on s'mores. Now, the core of any s'more experience can be found in the three main ingredients: marshmallow, chocolate, and graham cracker. Marshmallows have a storied past, once being so labor-intensive to produce that only the rich could afford them, then being so easy to mass produce that they can burn up in a fire without a second thought around a campfire. Similarly, chocolate is an ancient food, with references to chocolate being eaten over 3,000 years ago. But then there's the famous graham cracker. Originally invented in 1829, their inventor, a Christian minister named Sylvester Graham, thought eating them might suppress sinful urges. As a Christian minister myself, I can tell you that they do not. But that odd line of reasoning later had a large impact on the great forefathers of modern cereal, like John Harvey Kellogg, who has an absolutely wild backstory that we'll talk through in some other episode. However, those three ingredients, no one really knows how they came together into the modern snack as it's known, but the first mention of them came in 1927 in a Girl Scout manual, where they were referred to as some more. They pop up again in 1938 in a guide to summer camps, a different one, finally for the first time as s'mores. It's a cheeky little name for a treat that delights kids and adults to this day. Today we're going to explore not just one or two or three, but 4 different s'more cereals that are currently on the market. The goal isn't necessarily to have one destroy the others. We're not that kind of a channel, but instead to delight in all of the different ways that s'mores have found expression at the breakfast table. All right, I'm excited to show you the 4 contenders. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. The first one is this one, Honey Made S'mores cereal from Post. Honey Made is an American brand of graham crackers, and so they're relying heavily on the Honey Made name being familiar to people. Very interesting start. Second one are for the cool kids. It's Kellogg's S'mores. They've gone for a completely different tack because they don't actually have 3 items here. They have one graham crunchy thing covered in powder that's chocolatey, and then they've got like a swirled marshmallow. Fascinating. Then we have our first malt-o-meal bag of the Cerealsly universe, which is very exciting to me. S'mores. That's what it is. That's pretty cool, very classic. But then we have the final one, which is really the impetus, the reason for this episode, Lucky Charms S'mores cereal. Now that I'm looking about it, this is gonna be a lot of cereal eating. Here's what we need to remember though. Each of these cereals is trying to capture the essence of a flavor, yes, but more importantly, the essence of an experience. Trying to tap into a memory we each may have of togetherness and safety and fun and connection that we felt on a crisp evening with fellow campers around a roaring fire. What do you think? Which of these will capture not only a flavor, but the essence of friendship at its best? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, let's start this. We got to get through a lot of cereal to try here. I think I'm going to go with what looks like the most standard interpretation, which is the Honey Made S'mores cereal. It is very straightforward, but that's still cool of them. I got my bowl. I got my skim milk. Skimmy the skim milk. Skimmy Gibbler. And so, you probably couldn't see that, but it was a full first half of the bowl I poured before any marshmallows came out. And I'm instantly noticing that these are covered with dust. So like if you're imagining Golden Grahams being something that it's got like a slick outside finish for a crunch, these are the opposite. These are like almost Cinnamon Toast Crunch level stuff on it. These are paper thin, which is okay, but not great. I'm actually scared to eat the marshmallow because there's not many in here. And I don't want to eat all of them right away. I'll go for one mini marshmallow. See what it's like. It disappeared. It was on my mouth for a millisecond and then it was gone. And I'm supposed to be enjoying myself. That's what this is about. Maybe it will surprise me, or maybe it will just be lame. All right, let's try. Okay, I can tell that I did get a marshmallow. Let me taste it. Let me just see what it's like. It's not very good. Boy, you'd think it was hard. Now look, I just took a full other scoop off the top, dug to the bottom, went to the top, There's no marshmallows in this bite. Just to be fair, I have got to get a marshmallow. One last bite of this one before we move on. I wish I could shrug harder. My spirit is shrugging because there's just nothing going on with this cereal. I'm gonna put it way over here. Let's go for malt-o-meal. Won't that be fun? It's a bag. Oh, I can see tons of marshmallows inside of this bag. I also see a ton of dust. You know how I feel about dusty cereals. Oh, wow. It is. It was mostly marshmallows. Wow, what a difference. Let's taste some dry. Crunchier, just as thin. Cocoa Puff is Cocoa Puff-ish. Marshmallow. Better marshmallows. And just the sheer amount is breathtaking. Way to go, malt-o-meal. All right, let's give this thing a try. Marshmallow madness over here. The marshmallows do it. The marshmallows make this taste like s'more. That makes sense. If you're eating a s'more around a campfire, the biggest element of that is the marshmallow. So that would make sense that they would want to capitalize on it here. Malt-o-meal. Way to go. One more. I remember really liking s'mores cereals. This is only okay, but again, big improvement from the other about the amount of marshmallows. One last bite. I'm gonna put that one to the side, but not as far away. Now, if you're cool like me, you're gonna really love s'mores. This would have been perfect in the 90s. Did they have this in the 90s? I hope they did. It took me a long time to find this one. I had to go shopping I live in Southern California, many grocery stores before I found this one. Okay, so this is the weird one, the odd man out. They've got no graham, no visible graham. Puffs that are supposed to be both the graham and the chocolate, I think. So, okay, well, there's certainly more a substantial crunch than the grahams from the other one, which were, like I said, paper thin. I could tell that cool kids would like this. Then they advertise these marshmallows as being swirls. What does it say? Now with more swirl marshmallow. They look a mess. Untidy. Dumpy. Cool kids are just trying to, oh, you know what? Oh my gosh. Very different marshmallow. These are like chewy marshmallows. I don't think I've ever had both in a row to notice. Maybe that's a pretty common mini marshmallow differentiation. You know, I know putting on the milk, it made it look gross. The milk takes the cocoa that's on the outside and makes it slicker. The cereal goes from like a beautiful matte finish to like this oily looking finish. Why don't we give it a try? Okay, here we go with trying to get both things here. Only two things. That's still blowing my mind. Only two things, but let's give her a taste. These puffs taste nothing like grahams. But if you put this in front of me blindfolded, I would not have guessed that it's s'mores flavor. It's fine. No, it's not. I can't say things that aren't true. It's not good. This is a showdown about s'mores and bringing back that nostalgic feeling. This does not have that at all. I should put it even farther from me. Finally, we come to the thing that I'm really looking forward to. Please let this be good. Oh, please. Lucky Charms, don't fail me here. It's got not just the white marshmallows, it's got the classic shapes of the marshmallows. My excitement level alone is gonna take this through the roof. Boy, am I setting myself up for a letdown. I love it. Oh, wow. This is what dreams are made of. Kids go to bed Christmas Eve. They're not dreaming of sugar plums anymore. They're dreaming of this. This is what I have been waiting for and didn't know it until now. Oh, mama, am I excited about this. I can't wait. Oh, please be good. They did it. They redeemed everything wrong with the rest of them. These other s'mores cereals, take them away. They pale in comparison. The graham is perfect. The chocolate cereal pieces are Perfect. When have anyone ever said that about Lucky Charms cereal pieces? And then, ooh la la, the marshmallows are just there when you need them. I gotta have another bite. How could I have waited this long for a second bite? Usually when I'm done with an episode of Cerealsly, I just put a cereal to the side, I bring it home to my dear family, and we eat it up. I may just eat this whole thing myself. If you're watching this and it just came out on YouTube or whatever, go to the store, friends. This is what you need in your life. It feels like summer camp. It feels like togetherness. It feels right. And I'm gonna eat one more bite in front of you to celebrate. Well, we've done it all. We talked, we ate, I freaked out a little bit, and now it's enough. If you want to try today's cereals for yourself, there are links in the description below. And if you haven't yet, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.